Alrighty, good chilly morning, Monday morning. Well, we're taking a little time off from the new construction, the dirt work around the new construction up around the lake. Getting back to this project here. Cutting this whole hillside down. As you can see, I've moved a lot of dirt. But this is extremely hard. So the old D6, I've just been beating the crap out of it. And I haven't filmed any of this because I've been concentrating on trying to get this knocked out, so I didn't want to take any extra time to film any of it. But I mean, you can see there, solid rock. It's a hard, I'm down to the hard pan. That's what that is. This is all flint rock. And see, that is basically just, that's the hard pan, that's just solid. And it gets shallow up here. And I've just been beating the crap out of the D6 trying to get this cut out of here. So I brought the 210 back. We're going to see what happens there. He wants to go down. So I've got this sloped up right now, but he wants to go down to where this is all completely level across through here. So over in that area there, that's going to be at least 7 foot deep. So there's a lot to do, and trying to watch the finances and trying to get everything lined out up at the lake on that new construction project. And so anyway, it's been hectic. But yeah, I mean, just look at this. Good old Missouri hard pan. It just, I wish I had rippers on that D6 badly. It sure would be helping out right now, but I don't. And see, I cut this down. Oh, that's 3 foot or better. Cut the drive coming in here. So if you've been following me on Instagram, I've posted a lot of pictures of this. I'm gonna try to do some filming today, but you can find those pictures on Instagram, and that's at Dirt Daddy 953. So again, I'm gonna try to do a little filming today and get a little footage. So anyway, get up here and hopefully I don't beat the 210 all up too. So we'll see if it's not gonna cut through it, and I'm just gonna have to go back to the D6 and try to do the best I can. If money wasn't an object, I'd get a buddy of mine that's got a 6R with a ripper on it, get him in here and have him rip this all out. Or I'd go buy a ripper and unpin this bucket and pin a big old single shank ripper on that and go through and rip that. But like I said, we got to watch the finances. So anyway, let's get her fired up and we'll get her down there and see what we can do. Well, we're try getting through this, but my goal today with this is just to see if I can speed this process up a little bit. Because, you know, some of this up here, the digging's not been too bad. But you start getting, the deeper you get, the harder the ground gets. So, like I said, if I can just kind of try this out here. Seeing if I can get this loosened up. Like I said, I'm just beating it. I'm just absolutely beating the crap out of the D6. If I can just get this loosened up, where I can push it a lot easier. I mean, it'd be really nice to have Lee here where he could be digging and I could be pushing. Guys, well, that's kind of, I figured, the case. Room 210 is busting right through it for the most part. Now, there's, I'm not gonna lie, there's been some other layers of the hardpan that been kind of pain to get through, but if you can get underneath of it, most of the time there'll be softer clay underneath. If you can just get through it and get started through it, you can take and get your bucket underneath of it and pull up, and it'll bust it up. Normally it's only about a foot thick for the most part. I've seen it 3 foot thick, but for the most part, it's generally only about a foot thick as a rule. And again, I know this looks like a bomb went off, I get it, but I'm not trying to do anything fancy. I'm just trying to loosen the ground up so I can get it pushed a lot easier with the D6. So. Where the hardpan kind of because this clay that I'm in right here is digging pretty easy. Let's see, there's a little bit of the hardpan right there, and you can see it's not rock, it's actually, I just say super compacted soil and rock. It's almost right up there on top. That's not even actually rock. It's actually the hardpan. So basically, millions of years ago, it was super compressed, whether it was with heat or whether it was through the ocean, through the water. But anyway, that's the deal. Again, I'm not trying to do anything. It's slick anything up. It's strictly hogging this out of here to make it easier to push. So it'd be really nice. It'd be really nice to have a haul truck for this deal, because it's a hard push right down there to those trees. That's a big, huge, steep draw. It's a hard push because it's, know, 70, 80 yards there. So it's a hard push, long push. And that's what's kind of eating up some of the time as well. So, yeah, if a guy had a haul truck and had a guy posted down there with a dozer to push it over, man, I could sit here and load a haul truck. He could shoot straight down there. He could shoot straight down there, dump, be right back up here. You know, in a couple of minutes, have the dozer shoving off down through there. I mean, we can make this go quick. Make this go really quick. So ground. This is only about 3 miles from where I grew up. And this is the exact same ground we have there. So I told my client that this is probably going to be some hard digging. So see that clay, I can get right into that clay. These bigger excavators just make all the difference in the world as far as this goes. All the difference in the world. At least I'm out of the ponds for a little bit. Ironically, I got about 5 more that just came in, but I can't do them for a while. And maybe maybe next year's project or something like that. I've got to get back on. Some regular. I gotta start a duck pond after I get through with this. You know, if I had rippers on the D6, I could rip through this and probably plenty good. Go a lot quicker, but that's why I chose to bring the 210 down here and bought me a new tripod, a smaller one that I can put on I can carry her easier with me. Got it on my GoPro bag, and where I normally put it, it's banging up against the window. Laser's up at the new construction project. She called me that ground so I can get up there with the 6. Otherwise I'm going to be falling off there. So I'll leave that slope there. Move down here a little bit. cut, it just skimmed right over the top. That's why, boys and girls, it's important to learn how to grade by the machine feel and what the machine is telling you. So I'm actually pretty well spot on. This kind of material, you'll get some high spots and some low spots where the rock fractures and comes out there, so it's not a perfect grade. So there's nothing you can do about that. So nothing you can do about that. Like I was saying, always learn how to grade by the machine, because you just never know, you're not always going to have a laser there. nowadays don't know how to grade by a machine. That's not good. Alrighty guys, just doing a quick grade check here. It's coming together. I'll probably try to back drag it a little bit, but anyway, just want, as I was saying earlier, learn your machine and learn to be able to grade by the feel of your machine and by the seat of your pants. Don't rely on lasers and GPS, and I mean, yeah, those are good things, and I know it's the way of the world now, but you know, us old school guys, we can't afford all that high-tech GPS crap, so we got to do it by the seat of our pants and by what the machine's telling us. So anyway, half, 3/4 of an inch. Inch. Just a wee bit, half inch high there. But anyway, you get the picture of what I'm trying to say here. So there's a couple inches there. But I've went in and tried to clean off as many of these rocks as I can, and I'm sure when I did that, scraping these, just trying to barely skim it, I've taken more off undoubtedly. But like, again, the point I'm trying to make is learn your machine. Let the machine tell you. Learn to feel. Half inch. Just learn to feel your machine, and you know, when it makes, see, I'm probably 4 inches there, but this is my push path. So, you know, this is where I've been pushing, and so undoubtedly going to take out some more. Inch and a half. And we're just putting gravel back in here, so I mean, this ain't like this has to be perfect by any means. But the point of this, and I'm not trying to brag or be conceited, or it's just a lot of time in the seat. And I'm just saying, just learn your machine, learn how to grade. Don't, I mean, that's an art. Half inch. I mean, it's an art. Don't let that art get away. Alrighty guys, well, I have beat and banged around enough. I'm more slick, but it ain't looking too shabby. That cut there's over my head. Gotta give you a reference. These things kind of cool down a little bit, but tomorrow I'm going to try to get this goes like this and drops over this hill pretty quick. My goal is to get that daylighted out there and get that opened up. We were going to do a bunch of other, but the time and finances didn't work out. So this has just been a hard push. I mean, it's just been tough pushing. long push. I mean, oh, I'd say a good 80 yards anyway. So we're pushing it all down here. But this was a ravine that started at the fence basically and took a big drop. I'll show you up here. You can see how deep that is right down in here. From right down in here to the top of this dirt is, oh goodness, probably 35 foot, 40 foot. So that's how much I pushed in here. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here and come back in the morning and see if I can't get at least that done. We're gonna have to come up with some ramp to ramp up in here. They're gonna start bringing some, the owner here has some semi trucks and he's got an end dump, and they're gonna start bringing some gravel in. I'm just gonna rough it in. He's got a box blade and stuff that they can fine tune it with, so. But anyway, all in all, it's coming along. He wants to take all of that out where those trees, where those cows are at, to put a shop building in. Along, we were gonna take out from the barn and go probably 150 foot that way and take it all down like this, and then all the way over there as well. But our goal is to get this done, which I don't know if I'll be able to get it done tomorrow or not. I'm gonna bust it and try. But it's just hard. It's got that hard pan in it. It's just hard digging, hard pushing. So I don't know if I'll get her done or not. See how it takes a pretty abrupt fall, and all of this here is just, I'm just going to take and ramp up on a pile down there. We'll move it later, but I want to try to do, I want to do as much short pushing as I can. I'll have to determine where it's going to daylight out at, but like I said, I don't know. That's a lot of dirt to move yet, so I may just be able to get back to right in here someplace. I don't know. That should give him enough. He's wanting to come in here and turn. Should give him enough to come in here and turn, pull up, back down that way, and then pull up. So I don't know. That's a lot to move. I don't know. Maybe shorter pushes will help. I hope. But I still have to push all of that. We have to come up with a ramp. Something with a ramp right in here. So anyway, and you can see all that. So well, anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here, go home and eat, maybe try to go and edit a video. I'm so far behind, but anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave comments, ring that notification bell, and that way you know when I post new videos. I've had all kinds of pictures on Instagram, and follow me there, and that's at DirtDaddy953. I've had a couple of bites on the shirts, the Dirt Daddy 953 shirts. I've got grays, blues, short sleeves, and long sleeves. Right now, no pockets. We'll just playing around with it to see if anybody would be interested before I go whole hog into it. So anyway guys, I'm gonna get out of here and we'll talk to you later.